Hey everybody, and welcome to Angel B Designs. I'm Angel B. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I do want to start off by saying that this is a live, and what that means over here on my channel is that during the lives, it's more interactive. It's more story time. It's more today specifically is going to kind of be a recap of an event I attended this past weekend while I bling. So not necessarily like a full-on tutorial, but if you are interested in or looking for a tutorial on bling, I do have a bunch of content pre-recorded on my channel for you to check out. But yeah, for this live, like I said, it's going to be just more interactive. That's just how we kind of do things over here on my channel when we're live. But you guys, today, sorry I'm late. I'm about an hour and a half later than I normally come on because Xavier had a baseball game today. It was from 5:30 to 7:30. So I was like, okay. And they actually started a little bit late. It was 6:45 to 7:45. So I was like, okay, I can still go live. I'll just go live a little bit later. But they did win 10-3. So that's why I have on the baseball shirt. My hair is kind of pulled up. I try to pull my hair up during the games because the sand gets in my hair. But yeah. But yeah, so I want to start off. Well, I'm going to say hello to everybody, but I'm going to show you guys all the stuff I got when I was at Applique Getaway. Y'all, I bought so much stuff. I actually didn't realize how much stuff I bought until I got home and I was kind of unpacking my bag and I was laying like all the stuff out on my bed that I had to bring to the office. And I was like, wow, I bought a lot of stuff. But let me go ahead and say hello. Let me scroll up to the top. Hey, Uni. I don't know if she's still here. She commented that kind of early, but hey, if you are still here. Hey, Benita. Hey, Dee. Hey, Tanyu. Hey, Lady Bear. Hey, Melody. You guys, I got to meet a lot of people. Some that I've met before, some meeting for the first time. But yeah, we'll get into all of that. Hey, Marlene. Hey, Minerva. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Belinda. Hey, Nuwan. Hey, Sharon. Hey, I think I said D already. Hey, Sharon. I think I said Sharon already too. Hey, Connie. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Martha. What is everybody working on tonight? Hey, Demspo. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Geneva. Hey, Smurf Creations. Andy. Hey, Diane. Can you guys hear echo? Because I can. Hey, Doris. Hey, Nicole and Tamika. Hey, Gail. I didn't have an Applique Getaway shirt. I missed that template. But that's okay. Hey, Mary Brown. Hey, Porgy Town. Hey, Precious. Hey, Picture Me Crafting. Hey, Sandra. J Mama. Yep, I missed his tournament on Saturday and Sunday, so I definitely was like, I gotta make his game today. I didn't want to miss another one. Hey, Beverly. Hey, Lita. Yep, they won. Score was 10-3. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Brandy. Oh, there's two Brandys. Hey, Cookie. Okay, I'm kind of scrolling now. Hey, Annette. Hey, Dee Dee. Yes, it was. Oh, today is Uni's birthday. Happy birthday, Uni. Hey, Yolanda. A diaper cake for a gift. That sounds like fun. I've never wanted to try those, but hey Kelly, sublimating slates. Hey Monique. Okay, I am scrolling because I'm already. No worry, D. I'm scrolling because I'm already a little late. So I'm at the bottom anyway. Hey, Nikki. But I have a lot of stuff to show y'all, and then I want to bling a shirt. Okay, so for those who don't know, I was at Applique Getaway in Irving, Texas this past weekend. I went on Thursday, got back. I got back early this morning. It was probably like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning before I got home. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning when I got home. But I had a really good time. I learned a lot. And I bought a lot of stuff. So let me show you what I'm most excited about, okay? And it has to do with embroidery. So for those who don't know, I'm like, when it comes to embroidery, I really do enjoy doing applique projects. And when I first opened up my Poolin EOC06, which is what I had when I started back in January, I kind of came right out the gate doing applique. Been doing applique. I just only kind of have been doing like HCV and a little bit of fabric, but mostly it's been like Siser glitter. I've recently been doing the Siser Aurora, and just different. I've done some of the Siser patterns, and then I have done some fabric as well. But I really enjoy doing applique, and there were 2 vendors there that had embroidery vinyl. That's, I guess it's specifically made for embroidery. But y'all, I did not realize I have bought this many sheets literally until I was like packing up. Okay. I bought all of these sheets, but then I also bought 2 rolls. Okay. So let me tell you my thought process behind this. I went to this lady's booth like 4 separate times. Okay. The first time I was just grabbing a bunch of different colors. The second time, including this one, this right here is so stinking pretty. And I'm going to open it so I can show you guys. I can't wait to start doing some applique projects with it. I wanted to do applique tonight, but my machine, I need to oil it like really badly. And so I didn't want to run it until I had the chance to oil it. So when we get off of live before I go home, I'm going to give it an oil bath, and then I'll probably do some applique tomorrow. But this is so pretty. Do y'all see this? It's like, I can't even, it kind of looks like mermaid scales a little bit, like a mermaid tail. And it's black, and it's like kind of like rainbow effect. This is super pretty. Hey, Coretta. Y'all, I really did. I kept on going back. Okay, I kept on going back. It was so crazy. It's actually, it's crazy how many times I went back. All right, but this was what I bought. I think the first time I went, it was this, and then I saw they had on a towel. It was a like a hooded towel for a like a baby or a toddler. They had like a bunch of different designs on it, and one of them was a baseball. And so this is the white kind of like textured vinyl. I don't know if the camera is going to like pick up the texture, but do you guys see? It's supposed to kind of emulate the texture of a baseball. Okay. And it's really thick. And so I'm going to embroider some baseball designs with this. And I just went ahead and bought this in a roll because, okay, baseball is life over here. So I just went ahead and bought a whole bunch of that. You know what's crazy is I bought that roll and I still ended up buying, y'all look at all these white sheets. Why did I do this? Why do I have 5 white sheets of the same vinyl in the roll that I already had. Why did I do that? Because I'm a psychopath. That's why. And then I also bought, there was another booth. Well, let me go ahead and talk about the rest of the vinyl here. So it was that, and then it was the lady. Hold on, let me see if I can find her card because I want to tell y'all the name of the booth. Not that one. No, I think it is this one. No, it's this one. Sweet and Sassy Blanks and Such. They specialize in quality applique vinyl, blanks, and notions. It was this one here. This is the where I got all the vinyl from. Well, most of it. I got her card, and then it's like a mom and daughter type situation. So the mom has the blanks and the vinyl, and then the daughter has the designs. And then I went on her website because I took 2 classes with her. It was an in the hoop class, and then I also took a baseball class with her where she was showing us how to embroider on baseballs, which y'all know is right up my alley. And I went on her website, and she has a whole bunch of designs that I want to do. Let me show you some of the designs I picked because I bought vinyl according to the designs that I wanted to do. Here's one of them here. It's a Sonic. This is all applique. And it has like the royal blue vinyl. It has white for his eyes. And then I know you can't see it, but his mouth right around here is a different color. It's like a cream color. So I want to try this design. So I got the white for his eyes. I got the royal blue and the cream for his mouth. Okay. So yeah, I definitely want to try that. I also got some extra white because I wanted to do a YouTube symbol, like a YouTube symbol with red, and then the triangle white part is going to be the white vinyl. I think that's going to look really good. And then let me see, what other design did I pick? I picked a Spider-Man one, which is red vinyl and white. So that's why I got a couple of sheets of the red and white. And then for my niece, I picked this Minion. So for this one, I needed the yellow. So I got some yellow, more white. I think that's why I ended up buying a whole bunch of the white. But then for the bow on the Minion, it was this pink glitter. Now, y'all, this glitter is... Okay, if you've ever appliqued with Siser glitter, it does have a rough texture to it. This glitter here, it gives almost the same look. However, it is completely smooth. Okay, this is the black glitter that's around the glasses. Like normally, if I rub these together, you would be able to like hear it kind of like sandpaper almost, but this is completely smooth. Okay, so I really, really like this, and I'm really interested to see how this embroiders because it has a very smooth, very shiny finish versus a rough kind of like that glittery sandpaper finish. But I'm gonna do that Minion. I might put it on a book bag for my niece. And then, yeah, I just got a whole bunch of different other colors and patterns. So this one I wanted to try with the YouTube symbol as well. You see how it's kind of patterned. And I got her card, so I'm going to just order. Whatever I end up liking. I got this pattern in black, blue, and red. I think I might do something for my husband in this pattern. I really, really like this. Or I might do a Raiders design or something. My son is playing for the Raiders right now. And their colors are black and red. I might do something for that. This is more... I got some brand colored stuff. I wanted to try to do... I don't know. I might try to... because I learned a little bit about digitizing as well. So I may try to digitize a file where I can use the pink and yellow because these are my brand colors. So I was like, I don't know, I'll try to do something with that. And then I got more glitter in a couple other different colors. This one is like an ocean blue. I think that was the name of it. Purple and like a rose gold. So I am really excited to try all of this vinyl. I really, really am, as y'all can see, because I bought a ridiculous amount of it for no reason. Well, for a reason, but for no reason. So that was that shop. And then, like I said, these designs that I picked was from it's Sweet and Sassy Blanks and Sweet and Sassy Designs. So the designs is by the daughter, and that was the designs I just showed you. And then the blanks is her mom. She sells all the blanks, or like the cubbies. I think she sells like blankets and stuff. I didn't get none of the blanks. I just got the vinyl. So that was one of the shops I really, really liked. The other shop that I really, 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 really liked was I ended up, the last class I took with her on Sunday, and her place is called, hold on, Glitterbug Fairy. The last class I took with her on Sunday before we left, she said that I thought that her booth was mostly for people who sew. And she said that all of the vinyl she sells, like most of it was for embroidery, and people are like, they just so happen are able to sew with it as well. I thought it was the other way around. I thought she provided, material for people to sew, and you could just so happen to embroider with it. But it was the other way around. So when I saw some of her vinyl, I was like, I immediately asked, can you like applique this? Can you put this on a shirt and a hoodie? Because that's what I'm proficient in. Okay, shirts and hoodies. And as applique, she said yes. So I bought 4 because I'm so extra. Okay. Now this right here, she used this vinyl, and there was a bag sitting there. It looked like a makeup bag, like a makeup or a toiletry bag that you would travel with. This was like the top part, and then this was like the bottom part of it. But she mixed these two together and made a bag. But I want to put this on a shirt. Or maybe a book bag. I don't know. I'm going to branch out and start doing other stuff. But I was like, this is really pretty, and it would be really pretty as an applique on a shirt or something. And then, of course, I also got a little bit of yellow to try to mix with the pink, obviously, to try to do something on brand. But this right here, y'all have to help me figure out what the heck I'm going to do with this. It was so pretty. I had to buy it. But Laura, I don't know what to do with it. What do I do with this? Look how pretty this is. I'm going to open it. I'm going to open it. I don't have no scissors over here. And don't say so. Please don't say make a bag, because Lord Jesus, I cannot. I cannot make a bag, okay? Look how pretty this is. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to make with it, but I had to get it. I had to get it. I was like, I'm gonna buy this and figure out what the heck I'm gonna do with it later, but I got it. There was another one that was like where the green is. I think it was pink or purple. But yeah. So this is what I got from Glitterbug Fairy. I really, really enjoyed her booth as well. Let's see what else I got. Yo, I got so much doggone stuff, okay? I got so much stuff. Oh, this is candle thread. They gave me another Now I have 3 candle thread swatch books. I may give 2 of them away because I don't need 3 swatch books from Candle Thread. I have one that I write and mark in as I order colors, but I shouldn't have put that one down. Yeah, Delps had it and she put it down and I snatched it up. But yeah, I have 3 swatch books from Candle Thread now, and I don't need 3. So keep an eye out. I may be giving away 2 of them. Because what I did was I had one, and then Candle Thread sent me a second one on my second order. I don't know why. And I ended up writing in both of them. So I have to condense all of the colors I've ordered into one book, and then I'll probably give away both books. So yeah, this is just some black candle thread. I already have 2 of these, but now I have a third one, I guess. What else? Okay, so I did get, this is more vinyl. She gave this to me for free actually when I bought those sheets of vinyl. So I picked this one because I can definitely make something for CJ. And then this one is Cocoa Melon, and this one just has like Splat Kapow. I don't know. I may give these 2 away because I don't see me doing anything with these 2, but this one I'm going to keep. And then from that same booth, I also bought swatches because I wanted to be able, I know for a fact I'm going to be ordering from that lady's store. I know I am. So when I order, I wanted to be able to look at the swatches. So I bought some swatches. These are the glitter vinyls. And then these are like the solid color vinyls. So I bought 2 of these swatches. This was a giveaway I won. And then I got 2 of these. This was from, where was this from? Wizardry, Stitchery, and Crafts. Try to say that 10 times. Sorry, y'all, I'm not looking in the chat. I will in 1 second. Wizardry, Stitchery, and Crafts was the name of where I got this from, this thread. I cannot remember the name of this thread, y'all, but it's like kind of mixed. This one is called Strawberry Shortcake. I think I want to mix this with some of this vinyl, pink or yellow vinyl I got to try to make something branded. Or I might mix it with some, I don't know, I'm gonna mix it with something. And then this, I don't know, it's like a blue and pink almost, like cotton candy. I don't think this was, this one was called Celebration. Oh, the name is on it. Yeah, Celebration. And then this one was Strawberry Shortcake. So I gotta figure out something to do, but I wanted to try these. And their shop is like Harry Potter. It's like Harry Potter inspired. So they had like a chocolate brown thread that was called Milk Chocolate Frog. If you watch Harry Potter, they had like chocolate frogs was something that they ate in Harry Potter. Or what, they didn't eat it, but it was a thing, chocolate frogs. My husband and my son, they love Harry Potter. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I got some of that thread, and then I bought a bunch of fat quarters. Because y'all know me, I love to go to Walmart to get fat quarters, and I feel like I'm missing some. I don't know, but I bought some fat quarters, black and white. I bought some yellow. These are the same. I bought some in the brown family. I really like this one a lot. This one's really pretty. Some in the pink family to try to mix with the yellow, because again, trying to stay on brand. And then this is black and gold. So trying to get my fabric up. I have to organize my thread. How do y'all organize your thread? Because it's all like balled up in a drawer. I need to organize it so I can like see it all out. But yeah. And last but certainly not least, my absolute favorite that I stopped at was the bling. So I made this bag here in at the Bling Fling on Saturday night. It's just Crystal, AB, and Crystal. And of course, well, not of course, but look, y'all, I have never tried the Bling strings. So I bought 4 of them. I want to try them with a hoodie. I always said I was going to grab them and I never did. I bought silver and black to put on some hoodies. So I'm definitely going to give this a try. But I also bought 2 new colors. Y'all, I know Eve was telling y'all that there was going to be a color that was exclusive to those who were at Bling Bling. You think I don't have it? Or Applique Getaway, you think I ain't got it? I do have it. This one, though, that I got was Icy Salmon. You guys, when they go to shows, they don't carry the 250 gross. So I had to get these. It's okay because I'm about to place an order for this and the 250 gross. Let me open it so y'all can see. And then I'm gonna show y'all the little secret color. I asked for permission. I did text her to make sure, because I don't think has she told you guys about the color yet? I don't think she has. So I was like, I'm gonna go live. Can I tell them the color? Or should we wait till you tell them? And she said I can use it. I'm gonna use it tonight. But this is Icy Salmon. This is pretty. This is really like salmon and it's icy. Like that's the perfect name for it. But this is Icy Salmon. And this is the color. It's called Icy Obsidian. Okay, she told y'all, but we got it before it was listed. Got you. Oh, hold on, my little top stuck. There we go. This looks like, I want to hold this up to Black Diamond. This is like Black Diamond on steroids. It's called Icy Obsidian. I'm going to use this one on a black shirt today. So stinking pretty. I think this is going to look so good. It's like almost like not quite like a gunmetal. It's a little bit more on the black side. Gunmetal has a little bit more gray mixed in, I think. But this is like Black Diamond or Jet Hematite on steroids. So I'm gonna use this tonight. Oh, let me show y'all. So that's pretty much all I got. The rest of the stuff is like little knickknacks, like some seam rippers, little measuring tape, pins, little stuff like that. So just little knickknacks. That's all of the heavy hitter stuff. But this, okay, y'all, I didn't think I was gonna make it to this class because it was at 8 a.m., but I did. I got up. So I wasn't sure what I was expecting when the class said that you were going to embroider on baseballs. I was like, kind of like, you have to be taking them apart because the baseballs are so hard. Like, I just can't imagine a needle going in here. It'll break. That's exactly what we did. Okay. But basically, you got to take the entire baseball apart. You use a seam ripper to pull all of the red laces out. And then what you do is, this is the way that she said to do it. So some people will take alcohol and like wipe these logos off. And when she said that, I was like, I wouldn't want to do that because a baseball, like if you're a true like baseball mom or you play baseball or softball, like the logos matter. Okay, they really do. So I wouldn't remove the logos on the baseball because it's a part of the baseball. That's just my opinion. Some people remove it. I wouldn't do that. And literally, as I was thinking that, she said she doesn't do it either. She said she works around it. So the way that you work around it would be, there's a logo here, but if you flip it over, there's no logo here. So she said that she will embroider the name on this part leaving the logo on this part. And then for the edges here and here, you see there's logos. She would leave those there, but there's no logo here and there's no logo here. So she would embroider the name and the number, or the team name and the number of the player. And then here would be the name of the player. Cool, right? That's the easy part. Embroidering on the actual little things here is the easy part. It is the sewing it back together. Now, I can see how cool this would be as a finished product because you can customize the laces to be like that of your team color or to match the the team jersey or whatever the case may be, or match your embroidery stitching. So I can see how cool this would be as a finished product, right? Especially because she gave me green thread, so I can actually really see it. But I'm gonna have to practice a lot because this part right here, y'all, I don't sew, I don't stitch, I don't do none of that. None of that. Literally, I didn't, when they was telling me, like, I don't know nothing about stitching, about sewing, about nothing. So when they were like, oh, you just put it through here and you cross stitch it, I'm like, baby, I don't know what that means. Baby, I am like, what does Delonda say? Baby beginner? I am an embryo beginner. What is a cross stitch? What are you talking about? Like, I'm literally slow. I don't even know how to hand stitch. I don't know how to do none of this. So the lady next to me, she helped me out a lot. I don't remember her name, but she helped me out a lot. And turns out these stitches I went the wrong way. I was supposed to go this way. So it seems like something that would be right up my alley, but it is very, very tedious. The lady that was teaching the class said that after she got really good at it, she said it would only take her like 30 minutes to stitch this whole baseball back together, which is not that bad because this little part right here that I did, this right here took me 25 minutes. So obviously I get, after practice and practice and practice, I would get better, but I'm going to give it one good. I stretched this one out. So that's something, right? Like the way that I was doing it when I was taking the red laces out. You see how it's like sticking up like this? I stretched this out. So I'm going to grab, she said that she showed us a brand that we could buy off of Amazon where it ended up being like $1.50 per baseball. And you got like 24 of them. So I figured I would buy that from Amazon and I'll give like half the baseballs to my son because he always needs baseballs. And then I'll keep half of them and just kind of try to practice. But I also got to get this is embroidery thread. I don't know. I think she said it was on Amazon for like 89 cents or something, or 39 cents. So I'm going to give it one good old college try for sure. But I don't know if this is something I would sell. I don't know. I don't know if this is my ministry. It seemed like a cool idea when I read it, but I don't know about that sewing part. We'll see. All right, let me clean this up a little bit so we can start blinging. Let me move all this out the way. So I'm going to do this Real Moms of Baseball design again because my son is on a new team and their colors are red and black. And so obsidian, I'm going to use obsidian for the words real and moms, except for this O part. This here is the laces. I'm going to use Royal Candy Apple for the laces. And then on the other side, for the inside of the baseball here, it's white. So I am going to use Snowflake. That is going to look so good. And I'm putting it on a black shirt. It's going to look so good. And for the rest of it, which is like the outline here, I'm going to use icicles. That's going to look so good. That's going to be fire. I already know it's going to be fire. I already know it's going to be fire. All right, let me look at the chat because I know I have not looked in like 20 minutes. If y'all have any questions, I think it's a lot of chat. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to scroll all the way up. But if y'all have any questions, go ahead and ask them again, like right now, because I'm at the bottom of the chat and I can see it. I'll go ahead and answer them. Does it look like hematite? Yep, black diamond on steroids. You typed the same thing. I typed the same thing you said. Yep. Yes, Miss Sadie. Sewing it back like the way they told you to mark it so that you lace it exactly the way it's supposed to go. It's like you have to mark it, okay, before you take it apart. You don't see yourself making 100 of probably not. Probably not. I don't know. Miss Sadie, I'm gonna try it because I want to see a full finished, like really nice looking finished product. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a really good try. I want to make one for my son because right now my son does have it's like like a baseball kind of shadow box. When he was 10 years old, he threw his first no hitter. And then so I have that ball still because his whole team signed it, his coach signed it. It was like a big deal because his coach said he had never seen a 10-year-old pitch a no hitter before. So I still have that ball, the ball that he pitched the no hitter with. I have that one with all of the signatures on it. And then his very first home run that he hit, which was last year, I think. He had a home run on a 300 plus field. I have that ball as well. And so I want to make a really nice ball to kind of go inside, like personalized ball to go in the box with the other two balls. And who knows, if he goes to the MLB, maybe I can sell it for $2 million. Who knows? I don't know. Mylene, yes, you can do the same with the softball. She did. She's supposed to be emailing a template. When she does, I'm gonna ask her, does she sell it so that I can, tell you guys where to get it from. But I'm supposed to be getting it emailed to me because I took the class. I just haven't received it just yet. But she has a baseball and a softball template. The softball template is bigger because softballs are bigger. So you definitely gotta make sure you have the right one. Hey Marilyn, I thought I saw Patrice. Hey Patrice, if you're still here. Hey Boo. Hey Marilyn. Everybody that's in the chat, everybody made it home. I know I believe Eve is still on the road, isn't she? Hey Vanessa, thank you. I love the buy so far. Take your time on the ball. Yeah, I'm definitely going to. I want it to be a really nice one for his shadow box. So I'm gonna definitely make sure I do at least one really nice one, and then I can go ahead and decide if that's something I would like show to his team and be like, hey, if y'all want one. I don't know, we'll see. But let's get to blinging because it's already, what time is it? 9:10. I don't want to be on here too late because I told you I got in late last night, so and then I was up at 7:30. Okay, I am going to start with, and I gotta get back in the gym tomorrow. I'm going to start with icicles. I'm going to tape this little baseball right here. I'm running out of painter's tape, y'all. I gotta order some more. Y'all know how long I've had this painter's tape? I have had this painter's tape since my first suite. And I'm only just now running out. I did stop and get some Dunkin'. Ooh, that is so good. Okay. I'm actually running low on icicles. This is probably one of the, I'm sorry, Labrador. One of the lowest 250 gross of bling that I have. I use this one in Labrador a lot. Labrador is still the only color I have had to repurchase thus far. And for context, I only order, unless I'm at like a trade show or the Bling Fest or something like that, where I had to purchase the smaller ones, because they don't, like I said, they don't take the 250 gross like to Bling Fest and stuff like that. From the sizes that I order, I always order the 250 gross, and Labrador is still the only color thus far I've had to actually reorder because I ran out of. Icicles is getting low though. So for those who haven't seen it yet, I did post it on Facebook, but I know not everybody follows me there. So my she shed was denied by the city of Southfield, which is where I live. Basically what happened is we found out, because they did not tell us this when we purchased the house. We knew that there's a manhole in my backyard. Like, it's right up against the fence that separates my yard from my neighbor's yard, but it is technically in my yard. The manhole's in my yard. And because of that, there is a 20-foot easement assigned to our property, which means that if you go to the back at the end of my yard, there's a brick wall. If you go from the brick wall coming towards my house is obviously the backyard, and then my house. There's a 20-foot easement that goes from the brick wall going towards my house. So there's only actually about maybe 6 to 10 feet from my house that I can actually utilize. Like, let's say I were to build an attachment onto my house, I could probably only go out about 3 feet before I risk going into that easement. Essentially what that means is that in that 20-foot area, basically the city owns it. It's ours, but it's not ours. So I cannot build any permanent structure or standing structure there, period. And if I do, the city has the right to tear it down if they need to, and they do not have to replace it, fix it, or rebuild it. So I am not willing to put, a $30,000 she shed in a spot where they can bulldoze it if they want to. They can literally come into my backyard with a bulldozer and knock it down. I can put it on the other side of, well, I can't, but basically they said you can put it on the other side of your yard, because the 20 feet, my yard is big enough to where it doesn't cover the whole yard. So on the other side of my house, the easement doesn't go all the way to the other side of my house. The problem is
the structure also has to be 10 feet away from my actual house. And once you get to the other side of the house, it's not in the 20-foot easement anymore. However, it is within 10 feet of the house. So the city still won't approve it because putting it on the other side would mean it's not in the easement, but now it's too close to the house. So it would still get denied if we tried to put it there as well. So the she shed point blank period cannot go in my backyard. Basically, they were like, you can have it, you just can't put it in your backyard. I don't know what to tell you. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go back to the drawing board and try to figure it out, because the issue I have is that, driving to my office, my landlord does have another building that is like within walking distance of my house. And we looked at it before, but me and Clarence looked at it like together, as in trying to share a space. And I quickly realized that me and Clarence sharing a space is not going to work. So I just didn't continue looking at that space anymore. But I am going to, I guess, call him to see if he has any space available in that building for just me. Because it's literally like, my son has an electric scooter that goes up to like 30 miles an hour. I could literally ride that scooter from my house to that building and be there in like a minute and a half. Like, that's how close it is. So I may just move to that building. Because right now my current office is about 4 miles away from my house. So it would be a lot, I guess, easier to be that close versus 4 miles away. So I'm gonna, I guess, take a look at that option and see how it plays out. The only other option would be to put it like go into my basement. My basement is about 2,000 square feet. And it's about, I would say, 75% finished. There's just a few little things that would have to be done for it to be considered like fully finished. The issue with that is, I was complaining about my neighbors being noisy. If I move into my basement, I'm literally just trading noisy neighbors for noisy kids. Like, me going live on Monday night, I'm telling you, y'all would hear a full-blown mariachi band going on in the background. Like, it would probably sound like my kids were about to fall through the ceiling of like the basement ceiling, because that's, when I'm at home, like sometimes I'll go down there and fold clothes or whatever, because we have a TV down there. I'll go down there and watch TV and fold clothes, and literally I have to turn the TV up so loud because they're loud. You can hear everything. So I'm like, it doesn't make any sense for me to, because it's not like they're gonna leave, right? When it's time for me to go live, they can't leave the house. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So it's like I'm just trading one problem for another problem. So it doesn't even make any sense for me to do that. I don't think I'll ever be able to be back inside of the house until my kids are teenagers. All of them. Like, the last one is a teenager. By the time Levi's a teenager, they will be an adult. He'll probably be gone. But I probably won't be able to craft inside of my own house again until Levi is a teenager. That's why the she shed was so perfect, because it was in the backyard. It wasn't, I missed one. It was in the backyard, so even if I'm at the house, like, you won't hear them per se. Yeah, nope, I can't have a built-in pool either. I can have like an above the ground pool, something that can be moved or taken down, shifted. I can have one of those, but I can't have it like built in. So we can have like we have a trampoline back there. The trampoline is fine because you can move the trampoline. You can take it down. Y'all, I think this tape gonna come up. I think this painter's tape gonna come up. Let me take it off now. Cause I don't got time for my stones to be popping everywhere. Really, you know what I should do? I should brush in the white right now. That's what I'm gonna do. Duh. Faith Inc. Inspired Creations, and we didn't even know. Like we had a survey done and everything. I'm assuming that that easement has been there since the manhole was built, and I'm going to assume the manhole was there either at the same time the house was built or immediately after. And my house was built in, I believe, the 60s or 70s. So that easement been there. I'm pretty positive that easement has been there for a very long time, and nobody told us about it. Even when we got the survey done, because we put up a fence just recently, like a couple weeks ago. We put up me and my neighbor, or my husband and my neighbor, decided to put up I think it's either a 6 or 8 foot fence between her yard and my yard because my kids' baseball or basketballs kept going into her yard, and she got sick of them calling her to get the balls to throw them back over the fence. So she basically, came to my husband and was like, hey, I think it might be a good idea if we went half on a 8-foot fence. And he was like, sure. So they just put a fence up, got a survey done. We decided to put the fence on her side, did all of that, and still knew nothing about the easement. Oh my God. I hate when I do that. I feel like I don't know if the previous owner, so the previous owner, he flipped it. He may not have known about the easement because he never intended on living in the house. However, if he did know and didn't say anything, I feel like that's predatory. Because I feel like I'm not sure if I would have changed my mind about buying the house or not. I'm not sure. Because I never thought I wasn't doing YouTube at the time when we had first bought our house. So I have no idea if I would have changed my mind or not. But I'm going to assume that's the reason you wouldn't disclose that information, is to avoid people from changing their mind on purchasing the home. And I think that's really predatory. I'm missing a stone. It must have popped off somewhere. When I was talking to Demps and Coretta, and they were saying to maybe try to put it on like bricks. I gotta call a lady to see if there's a way to get around this, because originally the plan, when I consulted with the she shed people, was that they come out and they pour concrete. They pour concrete in the backyard and put the shed on top of it, and then kind of like anchor it down so that if there's like a tornado or anything like that, it doesn't basically just start tipping over. I mean, if it's a full-blown tornado, it's going to come up, but you know, like high winds and things like that, it should be able to withstand Michigan winds, because we don't have tornadoes. Okay, where I live, we don't have tornadoes. We don't have high winds that should tip over a shed. So they anchor it, and I think that's the problem. That's the problem in why it was getting denied is one, the concrete slab being poured, and two, the anchoring of it to the concrete. So I'm wondering if there is a way we can do without the concrete and maybe put it on bricks. Or some kind of platform versus the concrete. Oh my goodness. Belinda, I have lived here for 5 years now. We bought the house in January of 2020. Yep, Karen, there was a survey done when I was buying the house, and then we had another one done when we put the fence up. We were told it was in the documents we signed. I'm sure it probably was in the documents, but they have you sign so many doggone paperwork, like papers, and they don't go into detail about everything that we probably did miss it. And they probably buried it. And a whole bunch of legal jargon, which is still predatory. But we had a mortgage guy. Like, why he ain't the mortgage guy is like kind of friends with my husband. Like, why are he? I'm just kind of like, why he ain't catch that and say something. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Making it like doing it the way that they do mobile homes, like trailers. I'm gonna the problem is I'm not sure if the company will do it because of, you know, quote unquote liability. So I may have to go with another company. I don't know. She emailed me on Friday when I was at Applique Getaway. And then I told her I would call her on Tuesday because I knew Monday I was just going to be playing a lot of catch up, which I was. I was just real busy, kind of. I had to order groceries, you know. Y'all know how my kids are. Acting like they was starving. I had to get groceries in the house, all of that. So I had to play catch up. So I told her I would call her on Tuesday after I got myself situated from being back at home. Okay, now I'm going to use the obsidian and see if that's something that they will do. If they'll just put it on like a make it like a trailer type situation. If not, I may, you know, shop around for, because she emailed me and was like, can you give us another location? I'm like, no. Like, you saying that like I have another house or something. Like, where am I put it? Yeah, this looks like jet hematite on steroids. I would like to actually see jet hematite and icy obsidian next to each other, honestly. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do all obsidian. I will probably put jet hematite and icy obsidian on the shirt, just not this one. I want this one to be all the same color. Hey, everybody popping in. Yeah, I'm gonna ask them if they can do like the cylinders or wheels or. You unpacked your bag and did your laundry. See, I didn't. I unpacked it, but I had to I had to wash Zay's uniform, and I always change my bed sheet on Sundays, like every Sunday. And I wasn't there yesterday to do it, and Clarence didn't do it. So today I changed my bed sheets since it didn't get done yesterday, and then I washed those, and then I had to wash Zay's baseball uniform. But had I not been doing that, had to wash that stuff, I would have been able to wash my clothes. I'll probably wash my clothes. Not tomorrow, because they got a game tomorrow. They got a game almost every day this week. It'll probably be on Friday. I cooked. Them heathens was acting like, listen, let me tell y'all everything I cooked before I left, and they still was acting hungry, okay? I started to take a picture of all the food I cooked and put it in the put it in my community tab, and I didn't, because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let them live. But no, they were still acting like they were starving, okay? So I left Thursday at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I cooked on Wednesday night. I made, what did I make? I made, it was like a spinach and tomato ravioli, but I made enough for him to eat Thursday and Friday. This is for Clarence because my kids won't eat the spinach and tomatoes. I made, it was something else I made. What else did I make? What was that second dish I made? See, I don't even remember what it was. It was a second dish I made, but I also made a big pan of mastacholi. Y'all, the mastacholi was still in there when I got here. They must have just didn't want it. Because he ordered takeout yesterday and was like, you gonna cook when you get here? But the spinach and ravioli was gone. It was something else I cooked. I cannot think of what it was. It's gonna come to me when I'm pressing these stones. Watch, just randomly, it's gonna come to me. But it was three. I cooked 3 dishes, and then I still cooked again today. Made stuffed peppers today. This is gonna look so good on that black shirt. I gotta place my order. You know, let me tell you something. I just saw Eve's name. Hey Eve, boo. I hope y'all drive is going well. But let me tell y'all something, okay? The buy-in staying open took away the sense of urgency for me. And I almost kind of feel like I need it back. And maybe I'm weird, right? Maybe I am super weird and everybody else is like, no, I want to be able to order whenever I order. But like being like the buy-in about to close, you better get your order in, always made me get my order in. I know it was one time. She said the buy-in closed Sunday night. Baby, my order went through on Monday morning. It sure did. Because I forgot. And I kind of pushed it through anyway. But it took away the sense of urgency. Now I'll be like not rushing and sometimes forgetting until so like I'll have it in my mind. I'm gonna order this color, this color, this color. And then I'll get distracted doing something else and then I'll forget. And then when I go to look for the color, I'm like, I thought I ordered this. And then I look up and I never actually placed the order because the buy-in wasn't closing. So I just feel like I have an infinite amount of time. Brandy, so I was like trying to vlog a little bit in my room, and multiple times it was planes flying by. So I've said it. I'm gonna try to finish that video. Y'all know when I be vlogging, I don't actually ever post the vlog. I'm gonna try to post it this time. When I was editing it when I was at the airport, and it was like multiple times in the video you can hear it sounded like the airplane was right outside my window. Okay, let me pick up these stones. So if I soundproof, now if I were to soundproof my basement, right, I would put it on the ceiling. That's what I'm assuming. Or build a room and soundproof the room. I guess that I wouldn't soundproof the entire ceiling if I just built a room. I would soundproof the piece of ceiling that's in the room. Duh, Angel. I wonder how much that would be. Because the basement is 2,000 square feet, but I would still, because I don't want my kids getting in my stuff. That was the whole reason I left to begin with. CJ got in my room and cut his arm real bad, and he had to get 26 stitches. And so that was the whole reason I left to begin with. So I need to build a room so that I can, put a lock on it and lock them out. I don't want them to have access. Like there's no door to the basement that separates the basement from the rest of the house. So where I could just lock them out the basement, you can't lock them out the basement. It's open. So I would just have to build a room to lock them out of the room. And I have enough space down there to where I could measure out 12 by 24, which would have been the same size as my shed. and build from there, like in a 12 by 24 space. And then soundproof the ceiling that's inside that 12 by 24 space. I wonder how much that would cost. That would sound like a lot. Maybe I'll go down there tomorrow and put like some painter's tape down and measure out where in the basement I would put it. There's also not a whole lot of natural light down there either. Like we only got like 2 little basement windows, so I don't. I'm gonna want to be extra and like knock out a window, knock out a piece of the wall to make a larger window so I can have the natural light. Like a what they call it, like an egress window. That is stressful. Because I was gonna have like one of those not solar, no, it was the solar panels in my she shed. So it was gonna be a whole bunch of natural light. Not solar panels. What is it called? Those little see-through windows. I mean, those see-through little, or the little roof windows. It might be called solar panels. Let me cut on my heat press. Ceiling, okay. Okay, Bobby, you think that would be cheaper than the she shed? I'm not sure if Katrina did soundproofing in her home or not. Devs, I need some natural light, girl. Yeah, the skylights. That's what it was called. Skylight or sunlight, something like that. But yeah, I was gonna have 2 of those in the ceiling of my she shed. I love natural light, like I really do. And I actually didn't realize how much, because there's fluorescent lighting in my office right now, but I do have 2 big windows as well. But I actually didn't realize like how bad fluorescent lighting was until I worked in a call center with no windows. And it was like so depressing. I would almost like not know what time it was. I mean, I did know what time it was because I was ready to get off all the time. So I did know what time it was. But I mean, like just not having natural light for 8 hours a day is really depressing to me. I need some sun. I need to step outside. Even when I was at Bling Flash, I mean at Applique Getaway, it was a couple of them days you gotta jump to the court. I'm like, I gotta go outside for like 10 minutes. Sometimes staying in a hotel, like the same hotel where the event is, and you're never going outside for like 2-3 days at a time, I'd be like, I gotta go outside. And it was freezing on top of it. But I need sun. I love sun. I love the sun. This is why I keep saying, I'm gonna move to Florida one of these days because I need sun. It's almost like, and especially during the wintertime here in Michigan, I swear
the cold, the cloudy months where it's like not sunny lasts from, well, shoot, last year, October was actually pretty warm because I vividly remember Halloween being warmer than normal, but it's normally like October to like April. That's pretty much most of the year that we don't have sun, don't have heat, don't have nothing. So when I go on vacation, like during that time, even in December, going to Florida, we go to Florida a lot of times in December, and it's still kind of chilly a little bit, like high 60s. It's a little chilly. You might need a little hoodie here or there or whatever. Um, but still, when I step off the plane and that sun hits my face, I perk right on up. Back in January, when I went to Punta Cana, when I stepped off that plane and went outside the airport, it was 91 degrees, full blown sun. And I literally just stood there, like letting the sun hit my face because I had been in winter for the last 4 months already. And I just love it. I love it. I love the sun. All right, we are almost to temperature. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do. Yeah. Yep. Gotta take a. It was definitely freezing. But yeah, I was about to say something. I just forgot. What was I about to say? But yeah, maybe I'll do an egress window inside the 12 by 24 space in the basement and have them just build it out and soundproof that room, the ceiling and the walls. So even if they want to come downstairs when I record, will it be, if I soundproof the walls to the ceiling and the walls, if they were like in the other part of the basement where the TV was, would they be able to hear, like, let's say, okay, because I can fully imagine Levi. Like, let's say a lot of the times during the school year, what happens is Levi will be out of school for something. Now, CJ and Zay are pretty independent. We leave Zay at home by himself sometimes. Zay and CJ are pretty independent. If they have to be home for whatever reason, they don't require much. It's Levi. Okay. So if Levi is home from school for whatever reason, the school closed, it's a snow day, I can fully see if I'm going into the basement to go into my office, he's still going to want to come downstairs and be in the downstairs area where I'm at. So if I soundproof the whole room, like the walls and the ceiling, and he's just in the other part of the basement watching TV, and then I want to record or something, will it be a situation to where I can hear him, but he can't hear me? Or no? Yeah, he can hear me, but I can't hear him, if that makes sense. Or is it nobody will be able to hear anybody? It does. You shouldn't be able to hear them. Correct. You should not hear him. Okay. That might could work. With the egress window. I think that egress window is going to cost the most. And the ceiling is already blacked out. All I got to do is add the floor is already done. So that's why I said it was like 75% finished. We have a blacked out ceiling, like we blacked it out with the black paint. And then we already put down the vinyl, the interlocking plank flooring. That's already done. We did that a year ago, 2 years ago. So all I would need is literally the drywall put up and the soundproofing. That egress window is probably going to cost the most. And I know the second my husband hears that I want the egress window, he gonna look at me like, it's always something with you. It's always something. And Evelyn, that's what I was thinking about, because I do want to keep one of my lasers. And I don't want to lock myself in that room and that laser catch on fire, right? Knock on wood. That would be bad. But are we at temperature? All right, let me add in my iPad and then we'll press. Yep, to it always being something. That's exactly what he's gonna say. You always taking a simple project and making it extra. That's exactly what he's gonna say. But I do think he'll understand the natural light thing, because he's the same way. He cannot stand fluorescent lighting, even more than me. Like his office, in his office, there's a whole entire wall that's just plain windows, because he said he couldn't do fluorescent lighting in his office. So if he don't understand nothing else, I think he should understand why I would want it. The egress window. Y'all, it is blinging, like not even being on the shirt. This shirt about to look so good. I cannot wait. I may have to cut this because I'm not sure if it's gonna 100% line up. But we'll see. So Karen, no, because we've already built 2 closets down there, and so the basement only had 3 of those like small basement windows that were available. There is one more, but it's like directly next to the water heater, so I can't put the space there. I'm actually going to build a wall to kind of block off the water heater and the sump pump that we have. Um, so that window is unavailable. And then when we built the closets down there, my husband, because like I just said, he needs natural light, he encompassed 2 of the windows inside of his closet because he wanted his closet to have some natural light. So now there's only one more window available, and it's literally like, like the basement windows that you can't even get out of. It's like this big. So I could, if I built it off of, and it's still right next to his closet. Now I could build off of the wall that's on his closet and just go down further from there, and I would have that one small window. But like I said, it's about one that it doesn't open at all. Like, and I can't fit out of it. Like nobody can climb out of it. It's one of those weird little square basement windows. That's the only one that's left and available. This looks good already. All right, come on, S. I need you to cooperate. There we go. Yep, Miss Sadie, that's probably what I'll do, because that's, you know, that's my house. Like, granted, I do take safety precautions here at the office because there's other people in this building as well. I wouldn't want nothing to happen to nobody, but inside of my own house, like where my kids are, like that's our livelihood. I wouldn't even want to play around with that. I would have to make sure everything is fireproof and, you know, all of that. Especially if I'm gonna cut a laser back on, which I haven't done in a while. This looks so good. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna show y'all again on the good computer. But this is Icicles. The Icy Obsidian, Snowflake, and Royal Candy Apple. I'm gonna go to the other computer and show y'all, or the other camera. I don't know why it always looks so much better over here to me. Like you can really see the holographic look in the icicles. But look at that icy obsidian. That's why I said, okay, so now that I'm looking at it on the shirt, it is blinging like way, way harder than jet hematite. It's like jet hematite on steroids, for sure. And then that royal candy apple on the red and snowflake. I love snowflake. I love, 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 love snowflake. I need to make this in red too, because their team colors are red and black. So I'll probably make another one on either a red or a white shirt. I don't know. But I just needed another shirt because his new team is red and black. Oh, this is so stinky. I'm probably going to wear this tomorrow. Yep, I'll probably wear this tomorrow at his game tomorrow. That looks so good. But let me look at some of the comments. I do have a giveaway for y'all. Or an RV to remodel. Okay. I'm trying to think. Like, okay, there is a patch of concrete in my backyard where we put a basketball rim, and they only use that basketball rim during the summertime, which, like I just said, most of the year is cold and they don't even use the basketball rim. So if I put it over there, and then just during the summertime, I parked it in because my driveway is pretty long too. Park it in the driveway? Is the city gonna let me park an RV in the driveway? Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Hey everybody popping in. I was about to say walking up. No, Gail, I don't have a HOA. Okay, so I don't know if I know some of y'all have been, nope, I'm not in the HOA, but I know some of you guys have been here from the very, very beginning, back in my old suite. When I was moving from my old suite to this suite here, what I was doing was I was doing a lot of giveaways. So every time I went live, I would give away a big bulk amount of something because I was trying to get rid of stuff. Well, in the spirit of trying to manifest my she shed, I gathered up a bunch of giveaway stuff that I want to give away. And so for the next couple of weeks or the next couple of lives, I won't say weeks because I have no idea if I'll be live next week or not, baseball. So I don't know yet. But the next couple of lives, I'm going to be giving away a lot of stuff that I have just been holding on to that I don't use, don't plan on using, things like that. The first thing, oh my God. All shirts. It's a lot of them. Okay. These are an array of different colors, styles. So like this is an XL V-neck. Most of these are like XL, 1X, 2X, 3X. There might be a few smalls in here. Sizes that I can't fit. They came from Michael's, Walmart, Hobby Lobby. Like this is a make market, a ladies make market. It's a tank top. That's in here. This is the George brand from Walmart. These are Gildens from Walmart. There's a few sweatshirts in here from Walmart. Y'all, this sweatshirt, I remember when I bought this. I was actually in Boyne Falls. They had a $1 sale at Walmart. There was this entire section that had sweatshirts, hoodies, shirts, and like the little pants, the little jogging pants. Everything in the section was $1. Y'all, I cleaned up. I spent like $100. This was in there. I vividly remember this. So I know this came from Walmart. It's a 2X, but then I ended up losing a whole bunch of weight, so it doesn't fit me anymore. There's some long sleeves. There is like, this one is kind of like, I got this from Circle Blanks, sent me a box of a whole bunch of stuff. And this is like one of those little crop hoodies in tie-dye. Y'all, I'm never gonna wear this, so I don't have nothing to do with that. I'm also not a seamstress, like I don't sew. So something like this, if you don't particularly want to wear it and you sew, maybe you can chop it up and do something with it. I don't know. That's not my ministry. But I'm giving away this whole box. Okay. And like I said, I don't even know all of the sizes. It's an array of different sizes. I don't think anything in here is a large because I wear a large. So I think I kept everything that was a large. It might be every other size but large. And maybe medium. Small, 1X going up, or extra large going up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set up the comment picker to give this away. And like I said, I got to find a box. Well, I have some boxes, but I got to find a box big enough to box that stuff up. But every time I go live, it's going to be a giveaway of something like that. I have a whole bunch of sublimation blanks. Like I have a sublimation rug. I have no idea why I have a sublimation rug. I'm not even sure where it came from. I have no idea who I bought it from. I just know that it's back there and I'm gonna give it away. So the next thing up might be some sublimation blanks. I have like, it's a bunch of stuff. Y'all, I have a bunch of stuff. I need to give away a bunch of stuff. I might give away my X-Tool laser. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it yet or not. I don't know. Y'all, so much stuff. And I don't even want to, like, the only things I feel like I would charge for are things I paid for. So like my Glowforge, I'm not sure I want to keep my Glowforge or not, but I'm going to sell that because I paid for that. I don't know. I don't particularly care to charge for things that were given to me. Like, I didn't pay for it. Why would I make you pay for it? That's just me. Not everybody's like me, but that's just me. But let me go ahead and set up the comment picker so that we can do this giveaway and get out of here. It is after 10 o'clock. I didn't even realize it was that late. Oh. StreamYard giveaway tool. There we go. Is what an expo, Melissa? The Applique Getaway? Yes, it was kind of like an expo. It was called Applique Getaway. Gail, that is so funny. When I was scraping the flock dots off the bottom of my shoes in the grass, and he asked me if I knew what the purple dots were in the grass. And I flat out lied to his face. I said, no, purple dots. I don't know what you're talking about. I lied straight to his face. Lord forgive me. All right, let me share my screen. Y'all, StreamYard, I gotta hover over these buttons because I don't know what they are. What is that? Share screen? What is this one? Oh, invite guests. Oh, that's the settings. Okay, let me stop clicking around. Last time I was clicking around, y'all, I ended the live. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay, the word is shirts. I did applique. You put rhinestones on vinyl. You cut. No, Melissa, the rhinestones can't go on vinyl. The Real Moms of Baseball template is not my template, Miss Missy. But I did purchase it from Etsy. I think if you just look in the search bar, baseball templates, it should come up, but I don't exactly remember the name of it, but it's not mine. I was thinking about making one similar, but I'm just going to use the one I have for now. But yeah, thank you, Melissa. But this is for that box of shirts, you guys. It's a big box. I got to gather up some more stuff and see what I'm going to give away next week or the next time I go live. Y'all, I cannot wait to use these bling strings. I've never used them, and I don't think I ever seen them in person either until this past weekend. Like, I knew she had them and I knew I wanted them, but I don't think I had ever seen them in person. And as soon as I saw them, I was like, oh my gosh, like this black one would look so good on a black hoodie with this obsidian on there, jet hematite and black diamond, like a whole just black little combination. The icy obsidian, the jet hematite, and jet black with the black bling string on a black shirt. Ooh wee. That would look good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and press draw. Good luck, everybody. Miss Beverly, Creative Notions, congratulations. Stop sharing. There we go. Let me go ahead and put send it to this email address. Send me your shipping address and I will get this out sometime this week. Okay, I see you're still in the chat. So, yep, make sure you send me your mailing address and I will get that out to you sometime this week. But I appreciate you guys for coming on with me. I had a blast at Applique Getaway. A few things I think they do need to work on, but all in all, I really did have a good experience. I probably will attend next year as well, especially because I'm getting more into my embroidery era. But yeah, I think I might go again next year for sure. We'll see. What is it called exactly? Rhinestone template. Let me look it up for you. I'll look up the shop. I'll give you the name of the shop. It is called. I have another Baseball Mama template I haven't even brushed in that I bought from Etsy. My File Addiction is the name of the shop. I'll share my screen and let you see it real quick. I'll link it too. When I get off of here, I'll link her shop. But this is it right here. It's called My File Addiction is the name of the shop owner. And this is it right here. NJ Poulin has a NJ, I mean, not NJ. Poulin has a YouTube channel. Look at their videos as well. That's how so when they were showing, they show really good videos of threading. I needed that because I was brand new to embroidery. I had never threaded in an embroidery machine, not single needle or multi needle. So the video I watched where they were showing you how to thread the machine, definitely helpful. How to change the bobbin, how to thread the bobbin for sure. Because if your bobbin is not threaded right, okay, your project ain't gonna be right. Them two things are probably the most important. Making sure your thread is through every little loop and nook and cranny that they have, and making sure your bobbin is in there right. So I would definitely look at those two videos that they have. But yep, I am about to get out of here. I buy her files from her website due to the fees that Etsy charges the creators. Okay, I didn't know she had a website. Maybe I'll check out her website. But yeah, it was from My File Addiction. You understand she has amazing files. I haven't seen all of them though. I think that might have been, I don't know. I may have bought another one from her. I can't remember. I'll check out her website though. But I will see you guys hopefully next week. I get Zay's baseball scheduled this week. If he has another earlier game like this one, like 5:30 to 7:30, I can come on later. It's just that sometimes his games will start at 6 and it'll be like 6 to 8 or 6 to 8:30. Yeah, I'm not coming on here at 9 o'clock. I'm not doing that. Okay. I need to be like getting off around 9 or 10 o'clock. I can't be getting on, but we'll see. I will make sure I let you guys know. If I don't go live, then I'll have a premiere. I'll just do it that way until baseball season is all over with. But yeah, y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good rest of the week, and I will see y'all hopefully next week.